Yay! Thank you so much for signing up to this course. It's gonna be so much fun. I hopefully promise. It's actually gonna be a lot of hard work and a lot of unlearning everything you've ever learned, but it's gonna be amazing. So 1, thank you for signing up. 2, thank you for committing to loving yourself, because it's so important. It's such an important thing to do, and you've actually got up and gone, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna learn. So I am not only incredibly proud of you for the fact that you've just made this step as it is, but the fact that you're committing. And I'm so excited for you, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure that you love yourself. It may not make it by the end of this course, but you're gonna be on your way, because it's not like it's like you don't wake up one day, you're like, oh, actually I love myself. It's a practice amount of effort, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so should we do an introduction? I'm Jade, I'm your new life coach. I am going to be the person that is going to get you to be waking up in the morning and going, you know what? I actually really like my life. I've got this job that I love. I live in this beautiful house. I have this wonderful person in my life. I love my life. That is what I want to get you to do. And when it finally happens, I really hope you text me, but like, it happened. It happened for me. And I'm going to be like, yay, that's what I want. For every day for you to wake up and be happy. So the first thing we should just quickly discuss is that this is a Kickstarter, which means it is the kick up the butt you need to start your lifelong journey towards being happy and self-love and fulfillment. Like, this is just the start. This is not going to be like, you don't have to be perfectly finished at the end of the course in your perfect dream life. That's not the goal here. The goal is to start you on this wonderful adventure and stuff as much information into you as possible. And I just pictured Ursula doing that with a little clam. Now I'll stuff you as bad you don't. Ah, the Little Mermaid. So in this course, I want to encourage you to be the happiest, healthiest version of yourself. That does not mean I'm going to make you drink kale shakes until you've got like 6-pack abs and you're like totally shredded and you're an Instagram influencer and you're taking private jets flying across the world. Like, that's a load of crap. That's not healthy. So what makes someone healthy? That is a great question. What makes someone healthy? Well, again, it's a completely subjective subject, because healthy is completely subjective to the person. But for me, my interpretation of healthy is someone who eats pretty clean, has a couple snacks, eats pretty clean, someone who exercises, who goes out a lot more, who's mentally healthy and happy, has a lot of self-worth, has a good body image, and feels happy and comfortable in their skin. That to me is healthy. It's not just someone who drinks kale shakes and goes to the gym 20 times a day. That's not healthy. That's obsession. Let's use me as an example. So I am pretty fit and pretty healthy. I train every day. I eat pretty clean. Like, I'm pretty healthy. You can have two very opposing sides. Some of you, even you, person on the other end of the camera, you may look at me and go, she doesn't look very healthy. She looks a bit fat, to be honest. And you have the other side that go, oh my god, she looks so healthy. Her skin is so clear. Even if it's covered in makeup, a huge amount of makeup for filming. Yeah, like, that is my life. I'm in this middle zone where I'm thin and healthy, but not that thin and healthy. So I get two sides. So no matter what I do, I can never please another person, which is great. There is such a freedom knowing that no matter what I do, someone is gonna hate me, which I love, because that's the message that I want to push. The fact that it doesn't matter what anyone thinks of you, because someone's always gonna hate you. You can be the ripest, juiciest, most delicious peach. God, I want a peach. And someone will always hate peaches because they're insane. Somehow, I don't understand how anyone would not like peaches. Maybe it's the fluff, but I love them. Anyway, in this course, we are going to deal with quite a few difficult topics and issues, but one of them is the concept of happiness itself. So you'll have an idea of a goal. Like, if you picture what happiness is, you're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna look super shredded, I'm gonna be super healthy, and I'm gonna have this big house with this car, and I'm gonna be so cool. Okay, so looking so cool and happy are two very separate entities, and I'm actually going to get you to kind of like, you can have your goals, but we want to focus more on happiness and the things that make that. We are on the 6th take of this, so I'm afraid we've just had to move the camera and change the battery, so it might be a little bit different, but where were we? So, What is a life coach? That is a great question. A life coach is someone who supports you, offers insight, offers accountability to help you identify and actually reach your goals. So you're going to have a goal. It could be weight loss, it can be mental health, it can be fitness, and I will give you a plan and we're going to work on it so you get to where you want to be. I'm just here to support you. I'm basically a glorified cheerleader. The course is going to be chock full of information that you can go back to over and over again if you want to cover something or something got a bit too much and you had a busy week and you just fell behind. It's always going to be up there. If you want to come back in like 6 months and rewatch one of the videos, you can. That's all going to be available to you, so you can always come back to this little personal development, little nuggets in case you're struggling with something and you want to recover something. So, the 4-week Kickstarter. What's it all about? Well, it has 4 segments in, so we have the 4 cornerstones of what we're going to work on, which is nutrition, body positivity, fitness, and the inner critic. We're going to cover all of these things. It's not going to be run a week, it's going to be a plan with all 4 in, and we're going to work each week on micro improving each one. So we're going to start with number 1, nutrition. And so the idea of this is we're going to get you eating cleaner, get you eating healthier, and we're going to help you. Well, weight loss eventually will be a side effect. If we get you moving more and eating less and eating healthier, you'll lose weight. It's just going to be basic math. So we're going to focus on including your diet to make you think healthier and have a better relationship with food. I think that's really important to understand what you're eating, why you're eating it, why you love certain foods, why you hate certain foods. Like, it's going to be great. It's going to be a wonderful, interesting experiment. 2, fitness. So it depends where you are on your fitness journey. You could be elite and you don't have to worry about it, or you could have never have done fitness in your life. No problem. If you've never done fitness, that's okay, because you get the joy of experimenting and trying all these wonderful new sports. So I've tried like a dozen sports in my life. I just like to try new things every now and then. So there are so many options for you. Like, we can get you something gentle like yoga or Zumba, or we can get you doing BJJ or karate or CrossFit or bodybuilding. Like, so many options are available to you. All we want to do is get you moving and doing a sport you enjoy. And I will talk to you more about what happened to me and how I went through my fitness journey, but we just wanted you to do something you'll actually want to do. Like, you wake up and you're like, oh yeah, I get to go to that today, and not, oh god, I have to go to the gym today so I don't get fat. That's not what we want. 3, body positivity. Right, this one is incredibly important to me. So we are going to really redefine how you view and see your body. So we're going to start by, I'm just going to, quick summary, we're going to start with your body. Treat it as a separate human being, like a child. Treat it like your child. Would you walk up to a child that you had and be like, you're fat, you're ugly, you're disgusting, you ate that biscuit, you're a bad person? No, no one would do that. And if they do, they shouldn't be a parent. So you have to be a better parent and start being really nice to your child's body. It's just, that's the basic, that's what we're going to start with, and then we're going to work up to disconnecting your worth with your body. We put a lot of our self-worth into what our body looks like, and we've kind of forgotten that our body is a tool for adventure and not an object to be adorned by random people. So we're going to go into that a lot more. I think it's really important, but it's going to be great. Oh, it's such a freedom when you realize that it doesn't matter what people think of you. Oh, I really hope you get to this freedom. It's amazing. Number 4, we are going to chat about the inner critic. The inner critic is named Nancy. Well, she's named Nancy in my head. Nancy is that kind of person that sits in your brain and tells you that you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you're a terrible human, you know all the internal rhetoric that's always mean to you. Yeah, that's Nancy. She is designed to protect you from emotional upset, so, no one can hurt you if you've already hurt yourself. Like, that doesn't matter. Doesn't quite work like that. So we are going to reprogram Nancy to be more positive. So we're going to make a positive Pam instead of negative Nancy. It's going to take a lot of work. Like, I don't want to scare you off or anything, but like, it's not the easiest thing in the world to completely reprogram your mind. Not to be more positive, but to be more not Nancy. So we're going to do a lot of like corrective behavior. Like, the next time Nancy says something like, you're ugly, you're going to reply with, just in your head, I'm not ugly, I'm beautiful. Even if you don't believe it, we're going to recorrect your brain, and eventually it will start becoming natural, and eventually you will start believing it, because what you say and what you think creates your reality. It's a difficult subject, but we're going to dive into it at some point. Oh, this is so exciting! So we should probably have a little chat about me and who I am. I'm Jade, hello, your life coach, as we've discussed. I am extremely bad at talking about myself, but I'm gonna give it a go. If you do want any information, there's loads of stuff on the blog and the website, because I'm probably not going to be very descriptive here, because I am not great at talking. I'm fantastic at listening and fantastic at writing, but something about me talking about myself just never comes out right. So what do we need to know? 1, I like ice cream. 2, I've been doing this my whole life. Like, I was born doing this. I've always been in there, nitty gritty, helping people out. Like, where did this all start for me? So when I was 23, this started when I was about 23, I was at rock bottom. Like, I've been through the ringer in my life, and at 23 I just hit that suicidally depressed rock bottom. It's rough down there, and I came out of uni with a caffeine addiction, an eating disorder, panic disorder, anxiety, suicidal depression, and there is body dysmorphia. There's another one somewhere. There's a couple more, but I just forget. It's been so long, and since then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do something. I don't know what, but I'm gonna fucking work on it. And it took a while, but I've got there, and now I live my hashtag dream life, doing my hashtag dream job with my hashtag dream body, which doesn't look like anything that I thought it would. I always thought I would have, like, I would only be happy if I had 6-pack abs and I was super fit and I looked like Sarah Sigmund's daughter. Nope, I'm fine just as I am. Just trying to think of some like other facts for you. Like, I like yellow, if that wasn't obvious. I'm thinking of switching it up to coral, because I quite like coral, but right now I'm still happy with yellow. Oh, here's a fun fact. I'm a cynic. Yeah, weren't expecting that, but she's covered in yellow and she's always talking about love yourself. How can she be a cynic? I don't know, because I don't shit rainbows, bro. I'm a realist. I love, the world is awful, I don't know what to tell you, but we always see the best in things because I choose to, because everything is a choice. Alright, I'm way too excited to get started, so I do not want to keep you here any longer, because I will just waffle on forever. There is, as you may have noticed, a lot of cutting because the content is so long and I forget constantly, and it's a lot of me doing this. So we are trying to edit it so it's as smooth as possible for you. I do have prompt notes, so, which is good, so I will just go forever. See, look at prompt notes. So each week you're gonna have a series of videos, about 4 a week, and you will cover each random subjects. Like the first full week will be the main 4, and then we'll cover other subjects like goal planning, how to deal with failure. I've got a huge one of gratitude coming up. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be great.
I am available if you have any questions at any point in the day, or you're really struggling with something, or you don't really understand what's going on, you need a little more clarification, no problem. Just send me an email, send me a message on Instagram. I'm always around. I pretty much live on my phone, so I can reply, or I will send you a video of me just being like, hey, so, because it's the most efficient way for me to talk to you. Or we can just have a phone chat, because we'll have check-ins each week, so we'll have like a 30-minute, hey, how's it going, what's new, how's it off, you know, all of that. So we can have quick chats and quick catch-ups and see what's working for you, what's not working for you. Our main goal is to tailor the program to something that's suitable for not only your life, but for what you actually want to achieve. So you should really do a big plan of the things that you want to achieve in your life, and then we can start working towards them and fixing your brain so you can be your dream self. Right, I'm gonna go before I continue talking. Have a great day! Attached to this email is the list of videos that we are coming up, so you can see what's coming up ahead. It's going to be like a slow descent into madness rather than anything. Like, it is mad loving yourself because society is constantly telling you not to. So it is a descent into madness, but it's a good one, because You're free when you're mad.